All right, here we are at Great Wolf Lodge, New England, in Fitchburg, Massachusetts, and welcome to the first episode of New England Amusements. This place is pretty sweet. They have really nice theming. They even have some audio animatronics, and there, of course, is a gigantic two-building water park attached to the resort. Everyone at check-in gets a pair of woofy ears that they can wear around, and we were there about the Wednesday before Easter. We were staying over in the building which had Howlin' Timbers Play Park, Magic Quest, Ten Paw Alley, Howler's Peak Rope Course, which is my daughter's favorite. And then over in the other building is where they have the Northern Lights Arcade, they have the Scoops, the Kids Spa, the Lounge Restaurant, the Fitness Center, there's a conference center here, and they even have a Dunkin' Donuts, along with a couple eateries that are moderately priced. Here is the rope course, which turned out to be my daughter's favorite. It was the first thing she wanted to do when we went there, even though this place is known for the water parks. Her theory was, hey Dad, why don't we just get all crazy and sweaty on the rope course first, and then we can cool off in the water park, which I guess kind of made sense for me. We stayed in this building, which is, you know, if you see the doors across the hallway here, we're basically just right below this. There's a high rope course for the bigger kids, and there is a smaller rope course, which is, you know, you can reach your own children from there, which is on the lower half of this. Like I said, they had the mini golf here, which we didn't get to try, but a lot of kids seem to like it. And this building is also filled with a couple of video games that were pretty fun. This is the hallway that leads between the two buildings. This is filled with the Magic Quest game. We didn't participate in the Magic Quest game. You need to buy a wand. You need to pay per game. It seemed like mostly 60% of the kids here had the wand, but it wasn't something that we tried. It seemed like they were installing a new system for the Clubhouse Crew, which is more of a Great Wolf themed lodge adventure electronic game. Now, one thing I think is kind of important is this height chart. If you're going with a single child, you may want to consider waiting till they're 42 inches. That's where they have the opportunity to ride like 80% of the attractions, maybe 90. So consider that. Obviously, if you have a younger child, you know, as part of the family and you all want to go, you don't have a choice. But if if you just have that one kid, it might be more of a value. This is the awesome wave pool. You can see some of the theming in the background there. It's essentially two gigantic buildings that each have a mini water park in them. Some get busier at other times, but you can just kind of go back and forth between them. They're adjacent to each other. So if you do have younger children, what they have here is an example of one of the younger kids' play area. It has a couple mini slides that come off of it, and of course the big bucket at top that dumps down on everyone with a big splash that's so popular. This is another one. You can really see the nice theming that they have. My wife and I were looking forward to this Crooked Creek area. It was a little shorter than we hoped. We're used to the big one at Typhoon Lagoon, but it was definitely a good way to relax, as well as an outdoor hot tub. The arcade, of course. One of my friends had joked with me about the Great Wolf Lodge is kind of like Foxwoods Casino for kids. And while that's not entirely true, I can certainly see an element of that, especially in the arcade area. The pizza eateries in this area, I think it's called Hungry Like a Wolf. This is Scoops, which is the kids salon. And of course, if you want to spend an extra bit of cash, they have the Magic Quest store. This is the kids gift shop, which is all themed out. And across the way, there's also more of an adult themed gift shop with coffee mugs and sweatshirts and all the things you might expect. Here's the evening concert and show that's put on by the Audio Animatronics, which is followed by story time. I think it's pretty nice. You might want to give this a listen.
You call, I can bounce it.
We're at the part of the story when we're having trouble getting winter and summer together.
And where there's trouble, you'll find Betty.
Oh, I can believe that.
Now give me a beat, something with a little spice. And I'll tell you what we did to get these two shy seasons together. Okay, we're going to need everyone's help. That means you, and you, and you. Sally at midnight. You want to be my conductor?
Oh, yeah!
Excellent. Now when I sing about winter, Sally will point at you and sing the words.
Please don't.
All right, here we are at story time. The kids get a chance to meet some of the characters afterwards. There's a lot of fun characters that they have, lots of theming, like I said, and you can buy all sorts of souvenirs with the characters, from t-shirts to stuffies to whatever you name. Here is the lodge, wood-fired grill. We ate there for dinner. It was all right. We had the buffet, which was a Greek theme that night, which was good except for my wife. They didn't really have any good chicken options. Here's the room. These rooms are super spacious. And we also got a little wolf's den for the kids in the particular room that we chose. This is an optional feature that you can get, but the kids kind of loved it. They had their own little hangout area with the bunk beds, with a TV, and I would recommend that if you're going on a day that is more affordable. You can see my family loved it, so they had a good time, definitely. I would absolutely recommend Great Wolf Lodge. Keep an eye on the dates for the best value. And if you're going with a single child, remember you may want to consider waiting till 42 inches so that they can ride most of the attractions. Thanks for watching.